Good afternoon. Just want to give an update on the homicide which occurred on 6/25 at 02:47 hours. Officers were dispatched to 23 Tilton Street for a report of a person being shot. Dispatch stated there was a male subject at the location with a gunshot wound. Upon arrival, officers located the victim, identified as Javari Smith, 8/2/2006, lying on the sidewalk with a gunshot wound. The male was transported to 20 York, and he was later pronounced dead. Our Bureau of Identification looked for video evidence and different evidence on that street, and we are working several different leads related to some vehicles that left the area, and also there was shell casings and live ammunition rounds found on that street of 2 different calibers. So we're not sure if there was 2 shooters or there was an exchange of gunfire. It's early in the investigation at this time. I do want to back up to the victim had been at Secrets at 212 Crown Street, where our other shooting victim earlier in the night, a female, was shot. She was also at that location. We don't believe the 2 shooting victims are connected at this time, but they were both at 212 Crown Street earlier in the night. This person is not known to us, does not live in New Haven, is from Stratford. But during the investigation, we found that on June 3rd, there was an incident in Stratford where 25 rounds were fired, and this person was at that location. I don't know if he was an intended victim there or what the case is. So we're asking anyone with information to come forward, whether they saw the victim or either of the victims on Crown Street, or whether, they have any information related to Tilton Street. We do know that there was an after-hours party at Tilton Street that apparently most of the people from Crown Street were going to, and that's where the incident where the party was murdered occurred. That evening, Saturday into Sunday, we did have a large crowd downtown. We had several fights break off where officers were pulled in multiple different directions. So we are investigating those and looking at video, and we will make arrests if we can make identifications off video. And our message is going to be clear. You'll see more police downtown. If you engage in fighting downtown, you'll be arrested and prosecuted to the highest level. And obviously, we need anybody's assistance with both of these shootings. I'll open it to questions, but I don't have much more than that to say, to be honest.
Can you spell the victim's name?
Yes, sir. Javari, Jhavare, last of Smith, 8/2/2006.
So Chief, you said shooting at Crown earlier on Saturday night, then folks go after hours party at Tilton, shooting over there. But
Yes.
You don't think the 2 victims are connected?
Well, we don't know. I mean, they're not connected through information of knowing each other or anything like that, but we don't know if when the female shot, that's an incident that leads to the later shooting. We don't know at this time. We will be talking to the establishment. 2 people from that establishment are shot, and one of them's killed after being at that establishment. So we're going to talk to the owners of Secrets, hopefully get some video from them, and make sure that they're operating legally and everything's on the up and up.
Chief, you said that you weren't sure whether there was 1 or 2 shooters in the case of the 18-year-old who passed away. Is there any indication that the victim was also doing the shooting as well?
Too early in the investigation. The reason I said 2 shooters is there's 2 different types of rounds at the scene.
Okay, were any firearms recovered?
No. Okay.
One other question. You mentioned an uptick in patrols in the downtown area. Does that come in response to what, Sunday's violence?
Well, we had already already had a larger detail because we've seen over the last 6 months a larger presence of people coming downtown, especially younger. I think it was last Halloween we had 4 people shot downtown. So we have really been upgrading that detail. But it's tough. It's the summer months. We are still short officers. We want to give our officers the ability to have some weekends off, right? So, but we're gonna really concentrate our efforts on that downtown area to make sure we get it in line.
Do you know what number homicide victim this was for the city this year?
It's the 7th.
7.
Anything else? All right, thank you.